Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the BMW X5 on a 20 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot space of the vehicle first. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll notice reversing sensors. This car's also got a full colour reversing camera. You'll also notice that half of the tailgate has remained in place. You can open this section separately from here, and then you can see the full amount of boot space you have. You also got the 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see firstly the bodywork is in fantastic condition the whole way around the car, as are all 4 alloy wheels. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on that far left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge. Then moving right, we have the speedometer, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre, you can see the satellite navigation information being displayed at the moment. And over on that left-hand side, a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change information displayed in this section here using a button on the end of the indicator stalk. One of the things you may have seen just there are the total miles for the car. They are 18,565. If we back out to the steering wheel controls next, we have our cruise control and speed limiter over on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have our phone controls, stereo controls, voice activation, just here as well. The minus and plus paddles are so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then into the centre, the main touchscreen for the car. So we're on the audio menu at the moment. Specifically, as you can see there, we have DAB radio available. You can open and close this panel to the left-hand side, where you'll be able to access your FM radio, your own music collection, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly. Also screen mirroring available for certain BMW-friendly apps. Of course, it is touchscreen, as you've seen, but you don't have to use the touchscreen. So the movement I am making on the screen currently is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The buttons that surround it will take you into the menus that you want to go into, but otherwise that dial will do everything. So, for example, you can access your media, which is what we were just on. You can pair your phone. You can get your satellite navigation menu up. Really nice, clear colour display, as you can see. This zooming in and out is also done with the dial. You can jog the dial over to the left to access the panel, where you'll then use the guidance, of course. We have a trip computer and car information. Again, various BMW friendly apps that can be projected up onto this screen just here as well. I say under the car heading, various different things, including your vehicle status. So it will tell you your service requirements. So no service due until next year. Oil level is okay. Tyre pressure monitoring is okay as well. And back out to the home screen. I mentioned that this car had a full colour camera. You can see that just there, along with a visual guide for the parking sensors as well. Directly below this, we have got your dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase the fan speed for, again, driver and passenger. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the direction of the air and fan speed for both driver and passenger. We've also got a heated passenger seat and a heated driver seat as well, both of which have 3 different heat settings. Below that, we have the volume for the stereo. You can close this section over, but inside there we have wireless phone charging, storage, USB input, 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket as well. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can turn off your traction control, your parking sensors, your stop and start. This is where you actually start and stop the engine itself, and you can change the driving setup from here as well. And lastly, the suspension height of the vehicle. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we have for the car. So firstly, in the envelope just here is the spare key, so 2 keys in total, the V5 registration document as well. There's some service records underneath here. If this vehicle or any other vehicle that we sell requires an MOT within the next 6 months at the point at which we sell it, we will do that for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. Similarly, if you'd like a live bespoke video tour, we'd be more than happy to do that for you as well.